Hi everyone, welcome to week 5 of the graduate statistics course of the University of Cincinnati. I can't believe it's week 5 already, and we've been working on understanding the first steps in transforming data into information that will support our decision making, that will support our search for answers to interesting questions. Descriptive statistics is the first step, right? Summarizing, organizing, summarizing the data, creating interesting visuals. That is the first step. And then when we do this, we observe some patterns in the data. And the next step is to understand if those patterns, in our previous course, for instance, the change in life expectancy across, in the past century, from the 1900s to the year 2000, if that change is actually reliable. Can we assume that that is the true change that's happening in the population? So we're using data obtained in a sample to extrapolate and make inferences about the full population. And for us to do that systematically, it needs more than simply describing. So we ended last time and with the following question. We have like a 40 years increase in life expectancy on average from the 1900 year to the year 2000. From the year 1900 to the year 2000, we saw a 40-year change. So the question we should be asking is, how likely is it for me to see a 40-year difference if only chance was at play? If there was no difference in life expectancy and I created a data set from a sample and saw 40 years of difference, can I trust that there was a change, an increase in life expectancy in the population at large? So we need to go from data that is collected from a sample to making inferences about what's going on in the real world in the population. So this is the topic for today. I want to introduce you to the process of statistical inference for you to understand what are the steps that we take in general to make those inferences, what's behind it, the logic behind it. So that's my only aim for this particular week, that you get a sense of what statistical inference is and what is the process that is involved in actually making those decisions about whether or not some difference I see in my sample, some correlation I see in my sample is actually reliable enough for me to dismiss the possibility that the patterns I'm seeing are simply due to chance. So this is the topic. We'll work through it just like we did for descriptive statistics. We'll work on a problem, on data obtained from a real study, to introduce you to this process of statistical inference, and I'm going to do it through the process of simulation. All right. So as usual, please look into the module, look at the outcomes, the learning outcomes, what I expect from you in this lab, in this week, what I expect you to learn. Please also, we're going to do something different this week because we're going to work on the guided activity together, because I'll record a video actually going through the activity, and you won't have an independent activity today because the idea is not to learn how to implement statistical inference through simulation. That's not what is typically done, but it's a way to introduce you so you understand the logic of statistical inference, such that when we're applying tests and using the method that statisticians typically do use, you're more familiar with what the different steps are. All right? So this is the goal for today. I hope you enjoy, and we'll start with the first lecture video in a little bit. Okay? See you then. Bye-bye.